Здравейте, здравейте, момци и моми, аз съм GMR, а това е епизод 12 от поредицата ми на Dance of Dead, Lac Fey. Продължаваме откъдето свършихме. Видяхме порти, видяхме картини, видяхме на Дюлак малко по безгаще и всеки още неща. Тази игра продължава да ми изненадва с тези си картини на голота, кървища и какво ли още не. Но епохата е била такава, така че за да може да се пресъздаде по по-хубав начин. По по-хубав начин атмосферата, мисля, че се налага. Примерно не харесвам тази мадама, която говори като див кароцар. The one and only.
The one and only.
I tries, Miss Keli.
Are you alright? You're dripping wet.
I see him in my dreams. Only place I still do.
Ah. You mean your captain?
Tom, my boy, I'll fetch your wages. Last I never seen him. Took everything I held dear.
There's some rotten folk out there, Tom. I'm sorry.
I'll have what's owed, Mary. I will con, deny my rights. Me not no slave to no man.
Внимай, Том. Ще се нараниш.
Careful, Tom. You'll do yourself a world of damage.
No.
They keep taking from me, Miss Keli. They shan't take no more.
They won't. You just calm yourself now. Why? Tom, your ring. It's gone.
Aye, so it is. You were gone some time ago.
Oh, can you remember where you had it last?
Me can't recall. It was the first thing he bought. First thing that was his. I have to find it.
Аз съм почти сигурен, че ние го намерихме. С Дюлак. Don't worry, occupy.
Don't worry.
Ще се оглеждам за него.
Eye out for it. Maybe around here somewhere. You look tired, old boy. How about you sleep? Ain't nothing to be done now. That's it. You rest now. All'll be better in the morning.
Добре. Прекъсваме хъркането. Хъркането. Ей, тази с майката може ли говори? Мисля, че с Дюлак говорихме с нея, но с тази не сме говорили с нея. С Мери мисля, че не е говорил с мамата.
I'll see her again. I will. Little girl. My little angel. So quiet.
Да, детето да...
Remember not to plant them too deep or they just won't grow. Getting an eyeful, eh?
Бата Белто ли е умряло, бе? Добре, това е игра, хора. Стига, бе.
Didn't I tell you to get lost? Yeah, do you like?
Не, кажеш колко пра... Ей!
What do you want from me? Haven't you bothered a man enough? Leave a man to his drink, would you?
Oi, Mary, sling your hook. You show me up. Go find your own cocks. These ones are suitably sloshed. Just how I like 'em. Phew!
Hey, Lewis. Is she the most delectable thing you ever did see? I think I could quite happily fall to that heaving bosom and... Excuse me, miss. Lewis. Lewis! Oh, not again.
Айде, дръж ми.
You seem like a nice man. Buy me a drink and I'll talk dirty while we do it.
Odvorsia.
What?
Виж пиардарай. Not interested. I said no. Курва.
Да, така е. Оп, вестник. Бърз преглед. Бърз преглед на печата. Колко да е бърз? Добре. Сега, аз мисля, че се разбрахме. Аз тия, които няма коментар под тях, няма да чета. Да ги чета веднага. Евентуално ще си чета после. Само ще премина през тях с надеждата да можете да си изгледате. Но доста неудобно са направени. Да сръбеме ушето. Да, поческахме ли само да видим една отдолу. Ноп. Не мисля. Така и така. Айде да тичаме към пристанището. Така. Не мога да пея чалга, а? Не мога да го избива чалга, а? Ще си вържа един ластик на китката и всеки път за 5 чалга ще се плескам с него. Няма го направя да не съм луд. Здравей, страшни ми приятели, какво правиш тук? Я чакай. С тебе дори не можем да говорим. Толкова ли се надолу?
You said that the last time. Well, it ain't nothing you can prove.
Какво те държи навънка толкова късно,
So late, Master Bennett. I love you, Lobby, Mr. Bennett now, thanking you very much. Oh, my apologies, Mr. Man. I hadn't known you'd been promoted. I promoted myself. Oh, of course you did. That's all well and good, but it don't go explaining your tardiness.
No one's the man of the house. I've got errands to run. Can't help it if I ain't got time for chit-chat.
Ah, is that so?
It is so.
Well, little man, don't let me stop you, or the one hair you got growing on your chest.
I'll have you know it's 2 hairs. I counted them this morning.
Май трябва да му кажем за Хенри.
Here, would you and your 2 chest hairs like a job?
I'm listening.
There's a lad on Commercial Street, a muffin man. Do you know him?
I do. He's ever so kind.
Well, he's an Hopkins boy. I happen to know that his pa is looking for a lad to work for him.
A baker?
Buns are better than mud and shit, don't you think? Want me to put him in the cupboard?
Oh, yes, Miss Mary. Bless you. There's a lad. See, he's twice me height and weight, Miss Mary. And I don't know what his mum puts in his feed, but I'd like some myself. See, he ain't a crook. He's my new friend. That's what he was telling me anyway. I've been working hard to be me dad, Miss Mary. Between me and you, though, I'm thinking my mum likes me more. I was missing me old school, Miss Mary. Mistress were a kind sort and the scram were right proper stuff.
Добре.
I'll be off, Miss Mary. Honest.
Сега, понеже не съм сигурен какво ще стане, искам да отида да говоря с пекарчето за Чарли. Аз знам, че с него говорихме за 2 души, но не съм сигурен, че говорихме за Чарли. Давахме му идеи за она русата мадама, която ни е приятелка, и още някой да работи с него, но не съм сигурен дали беше Чарли. Айде бе, върви по-бързо. Добре, предполагам, че вече сме говорили за Чарли преди това. Малко се разкарахме на празно, но какво да се прави? Не сме ходили в църквата от отдавна, но сега нямам намерение да го правя. Сега мисля всичко по улицата, може би да си говоря всичко по улицата, което може да си говорим, с което можем да си говорим, и да отиваме направо си вършим задачката. Малката протокол-продавачка.
Esther, what are you doing out here so late, love? Does your mum know where you are?
No, she's with a new bloke. Thought I'd go out for a bit.
Добре ли си?
Are you alright?
Master took my orange money.
I'll take Mr. Parker's tempers over what's lurking on these streets.
Don't worry, Mary. I'm prepared for any carry-on.
What do you mean?
I got a knife, don't I? Anyone wants to shiv me, I'll shiv him first.
Esther, you can't carry that. It's not safe.
Safer with it than without.
Please, go home, love.
Gotta be prepared, don't I?
От.
You're saying you don't have a knife? Ugh. Got to sort that out, Mary. Oh, it's a dangerous world we live in. See you around, Mary.
Какво се случва с тия хора в този градове? Всички са... Без всичките имат някаква много стабилна драма. Не, няма да влизам.
I know your face.
And I yours.
The kind girl from Lemon Street.
Likewise.
What brings you out?
A few loose ends.
A few loose ends.
Oh, how mysterious.
Us bunters must rely on a little intrigue, miss.
The old Haggans are often left as dregs.
Don't speak so unkindly. On Hanbury Street there's a place you can go. They give you a bed to sleep and all.
If I am to bed down tonight, there is always tomorrow, and day after, and those after that. What then, dear? What then?
We must take the days as they come.
We must take the days as they come.
We had a fellow come to our lodgings, Mummies. Come to help, he had. Reform is what he said. We're all up to no good. No one cares what becomes of us.
That ain't true now, please. You give yourself the horrors.
With him about, we're not safe here. Perhaps some of us will be killed next.
There ain't been a peep from him for a long while. We're safe.
It's of no use. We've no choice, do we? There's nothing to be done.
Тук в тази игра всеки има някаква тежка драма.
I won't be seen with you. They'll want you instead. You're a kind girl, but you can't help. Let me be. I must work. Good night.
Evening, Magdalene. How's business treating you?
Абе, той за пари ли го прави? Ще остава на въображението.
I'll leave that to the imagination, Master Grant.
Ah, reckless indeed, Mary. I wouldn't allow me such freedoms.
I'm sure your men don't mind.
Ah, while we're on the topic, who's this gentleman I hear you've been entertaining? Foreign, so I'm told. Handsome, too. A little above your class, is he not?
A swindler and a cheat is what he is, so you're well suited. Shall I give you an introduction to him?
Oh, do! What a frolic that would be. Wealthy, handsome, and exciting. Why, my heart's all aflutter.
Oh, what
They're all the same, bloody fickle in their tastes.
Quite unlike our murderous friend, wouldn't you say? His tastes seem rather particular.
Alexander.
Oh, I've heard he often fails to pay. Don't be upset, Kelly. He only chives the old ones. You'll do splendidly. Oh, Mary, you were such a cheery sort. What happened, my dear? Why so serious? Fancy that. A thin-skinned tart.
Нещо да казвам думата. Ама в лошия смисъл. И в прекия, и в преносния смисъл е раз.
Do send your dashing companion my regards, won't you? He seems the class sort.
You're a sight for sore eyes. So I'm tired by the look of things. It's about time you got yourself home, innit?
What does it look like I'm doing? I ain't in any hurry.
That boy found work yet?
Boy found work yet?
Oh, Mary, don't be like that.
How else do you want me to be?
He's doing the best he can, Mary. Honest, he's just...
Falling on hard times? I know. Ain't we all?
We do the best we can when we can. You know that.
Oh, and you we have her. The cleverest girl in the whole of Whitechapel. Oh, if the world saw as much sense as you, Kitty Whitlock, we'd be on the moon by now.
Get away with your Mary, Kelly. I won't be having none of this nonsense talk.
Явно това е някакъв мързеляк, така че ще кажа, че не трябва да с него.
It ain't so bold of me to say, Kitty. You shouldn't stay with Jack. He's bad for you.
It ain't like I've got much choice, Mary. If I had my pick of them, I'd be laughing. Life don't work out that way, though.
What if I told you there's a lad I know could be your Prince Charming? A Hopkins lad and all.
I'd tell you had too much to drink.
Listen, Henry has terrible luck with women. I think you could be the one to change that. Oh, he's a kind soul, Kitty. Just think about it for me.
All right, Mary, but only 'cause it's you.
Супер.
I'd best be getting back. Jack's had a bad pull, Mary. Let him be. Don't excuse him using his fist to solve arguments, but you know how men are. ain't pleasant to be knocked about, but the making up is lovely. Good night, Mary. Stay
You know
well.
where to find me, Magdalene.
Бе, очевидно е някакъв пълен задник, приятели, на тая. Мързак най-вероятно алкохолик и най-вероятно подпредаш от време на време. По-добре си вземе някой...
There's nothing.
По-добре си вземе някой
She
свестен.
brought some rocks.
Куче. Какво правиш тук, куче? Леди Фей. Айде да бъда, бе.
Hey,
What is it she comes to hurl at me this time?
I ain't come for no trouble.
Им чувство, че нещо съм изпуснал, което не съм изпуснал.
Another superb fight, Mr. Jenkins. There aren't many can stand against a Whitechapel warrior and claim victory. What's more remarkable is how your face doesn't show even the slightest blemish. Come to think of it, never has.
Mayhap these men you pit me against have not the strength to draw blood.
Very good. I shall endeavour to source a more violent rival for your next bout.
Какво се случва тук, бате?
Miss Kelly, should you not be out selling your wares?
Сэр Ланселот, fuck off.
Sir Lancelot, should you not fuck off?
Fay! She says my name.
You. Where did you get that?
Miss Eve.
Oh, really?
The lady and I have become reacquainted these past few days.
Shocked, truly.
Well, matters have been somewhat delayed. Did you set eye upon these pages?
Не.
No. I hope you
Исках,
will tell
но...
me, sir.
Now she wants to listen.
Listen, we were shown visions to lead us here. One was of a woman in a red shawl. It was you, Mary.
Visions? What sort of visions?
The kind that involves trapping a winged demon in a mirror and killing it.
The creature showed me the way to Merlin. He's here in Whitechapel.
You want him to turn you back? To the way you were?
You've yet to hear the best part. Faye thinks he's the one slaying women. Part of a ritual to restore himself. Keeping Faye like this is rather toilsome.
You reckon I've seen him? When I touched Blondie here.
You are the key, Mary. As your power grows, you'll see more.
I already have. This evening, I met a woman and I touched her. I saw she's going to die.
Then we cannot waste a moment longer, Mary. I can train you to harness your power. But it is up to you.
When do we start?
Concentrate. Just breathe.
I am breathing. Can't do it.
Rome wasn't built in a day, Mary.
I don't give a toss about Rome. There's a woman out there who needs my help and I can't bloody do it.
Така. Вършим се към играта, трябваше за малко да стана. Съседите ми отгоре нещо малко пооткачиха, така че може да чувате разни викове, тропаници, така. Силно се надявам да не ги чувате, но... Това не е лесно.
You expect too much of yourself. This isn't easy. Now, breathe. Mary, I said breathe.
I'm trying. My neck feels squeezed.
That's good. You've made a connection.
Doesn't feel good. I can feel her. She's scared. The knife. I see it. Long, like the one in the newspapers.
What else?
I can taste... Oh, God! Her blood! I can taste it!
He's there, in shadow, standing over me.
What happened? I need to see more.
Не мисля, че
You
ще
are
стане.
foreseeing the woman's death. There is no more. Do drink some water, you shall feel better for it.
I had her in my arms for just a second. I was a fucking fool to let her go.
You did the best you could.
You and I both know there is nothing that would have swayed her. You did the best you could.
I should have done more.
Then let us rectify the matter. Look for Merlin instead.
I'm not sure. There's an awfulness to it, a bloodlust.
Please, Mary. Ищи да хванем
You
престъпника.
want to stop the murders,
Убийца.
don't you?
All right.
Do as you've done before. Just breathe.
His eyes. Such sin. Wild as cats they are. He's coming at me with a knife.
Superb, Mary. Keep going.
I can't.
Да се опита.
I'm sorry. You were too much.
What is he wearing?
Looks like a gentleman's cape. I can't tell you what colour. I don't see it that way.
Can you not try harder?
Do I look as though I could try harder?
What?
It's neat, ain't it?
Esther! Come in, love.
Charlie sent me. Said to tell you to come meet him down dockside. It's the dog. I didn't know you knew the dog.
She prefers Faye, love. But that's not important right now, is it? Look, tell Charlie we'll be there as soon as we can.
Yes, Mary.
Is there something wrong, Esther?
It's just... Can I stroke you, please?
Айде, защото си много готина.
Let it be known I am only consenting to this because the girl did us a service.
I always wanted a dog. Before my dad left, he said we were going to get a pup. He was going to let me pick it myself, but he went away. Thank you, Faye, for letting me stroke you.
Миличка.
Off you go now. Go let Charlie and the others know.
What is all this about?
You don't think it's just us in this fight, do you?
You've organized children to do your bidding.
Ain't it our bidding? Come along, Lady Faye. We've a wizard to catch.
Интересно. Сега сме между Фей и Мери. Ти чекаме. Та, мога ли си викна? Не. С това мога ли говорим? Това, тук. Ще ми се да могат да ги разделиме кучето и тази и кучето директно да фане другия път. Ама, не можем. Можем да говорим с него.
Miss Kelly, smelling sweeter by the day. We don't suppose you have any chance to look for the keepsake.
Give Thomas his ring back.
Oh, better than that, old boy.
I never. Oh, Miss Kelly, bless you, angel, bless you.
A little bird found it. Well, and then a dog.
This little thing right here, I can't put a price on it. Thank you, my angel. I'll keep my best eye on it. I promise.
You do that. Oh. Very funny, Tom.
Как му е забавновата.
Keep
it safe, old boy. You know what magpies are like.
Hey, I bet you were wondering. Tommy boy, why you never pawn it? Hey, that would be a fat ticket for this. Mark my words. Bobby can never do it. May never be seeing it again. This be forefathers' gold. The last piece of my power. We can never sleep right now and I solely for food or drink. Thank you, my angel. Bless you.
Добре. Не би си продал пръстенчето. Супер. Важен спомен му е. Така и трябва. Да изтичкаме. Значи аз викам да изтичкаме до... Къде трябва да изтичкаме?
No, Nathan. I will not be frugal with my money. Not when you continue to piss away ours losing at cards with those chumps from Bishopsgate.
Добре. Мисля да им слушаме абсолютно всички неща. Като... Айде. Любопитен съм, съжалявам, но съм любопитен. Тези неща са ми интересни и ме кефат. И заради това ще ги слушаме, не мога. После няма мога да спа, сериозно ви казвам.
How dare you call me hysterical? Is it any wonder I take as much as I do? The wine helps with my nerves, Nathan. You most certainly do not. How could you?
Това продължава да прави някакви глупости явно. Можем да говорим с нашата приятелка.
Esther! What's happened to your face? Who did this to you?
It was Mr. Parker, weren't it? Said I was giving him too much lip.
Айде, ще го намерим.
I'll give him too much lip.
I'm going to stay away till he sobers up.
A wise idea, sweetheart. Just try not to get under his feet.
You think I could perhaps borrow...
She's ain't mine to lend love.
Oh, she ain't mine to lend, love.
I understand. Forget I asked.
I hate to leave you like this, love. I'm sorry.
I'm a big girl, Mary. I can take care of myself. Go on now. I've got things to be doing.
But
I need to go home soon. Mr. Parker will be asleep by now. He does that in the day a lot when he's had too much to drink.
Като Паркър, да го намерим и го набиеме.
Does that mean I can too? I didn't even know you liked dogs, Mary. No one likes them as much as me. I think I'll put wood lice up Mr. Parker's nose. Charlie told me that one. See you around, Mary.
Паркър.
Pretty posies for pretty ladies. Fresh off the market, guaranteed to last you the week. Finest blues in all of Whitechapel. Penny a bunch of blooms.
Добре. Та не ми беше интересно. О, куче. Говорим. Куче говорим. Куче не можем да говорим. С тази мадама тук може ли говорим? Не можем да говорим. Идваме при лудата. Лудата, контролите, моля ви се. Не мога да говорим. Отиваме си при нашата мадама. И с нея ли не може? Ега ти. Добре, не очаквах.
I ain't having you distracting the lads. What's your business?
Чарли ме търси.
Charlie asked to see me.
Going after him a bit young, ain't you, Mary?
Boil your face, Sid. You're more of an arse than usual. What's wrong? Is it Anna?
She ain't getting any better. I don't know what more I can do. Her father's coming down from Brecon to take her home.
What's wrong with her?
What's wrong with her?
She will like it with the other children, but only for a week or two. Never like this. She doesn't do anything. She just sits there and stares. Annie has to feed her and brush her hair. She even looks after the baby. I can't go on like this.
I'm sorry. I didn't know she'd got so bad.
Doctor said that birth makes some women blue, that the city can kill them. Called my petal hysterical. Imagine that. Anna, hysterical.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
О, бате, какви са тия неща, бе? И двете са правилни. И едновременно с това неправилни. Да, мисля, че това е... Не може да оставиш просто така.
I can't.
You're damn right you can't. Fuck what happened with us. She needs you to be the man she married, even though, just now, she ain't the woman you knew. Don't let her go, Sid. You'll regret it for the rest of your life.
No,
I let you be.
I think that's best, don't you?
I'm sorry, Sid. About everything. Excuse me. I've got business to attend to.
По-градовата няма един, който да е наред. И всичко да му е както трябва. Чарли?
Wait a tick. I've seen that dog before. You didn't steal her, did you, girlie?
Си гледай работа. Чакай. Искаш нещо да се завяжем, ли? Боя.
I'll look the other way for the right price.
Тъпанар.
Off you go then.
Да видим какво иска това дете. Колко на детето? Нещо му е червено лицето.
You called? Sure you weren't followed?
Фей ще да ми каже.
Fey would have made it known if we were.
These are dangerous times, Miss Mary. Can't be too careful.
Окей.
He's loving this, isn't he?
Tommy caught sight of your man downriver about half hour ago. Gave him the slip, but Kate set eyes on him further along the bankside.
Mary, does he really mean Merlin?
Как изглеждаш?
What did he look like?
He was a dark-looking fella, moved all shifty-like.
How shifty?
Like, I was gonna rob someone, and I don't want to be nib shifty.
What was he wearing?
What was he wearing?
He had this big old coat thing on, with an hood and all.
Sounds like our chap.
To a T.
Видя ли?
Did he see you?
How could you ask such a thing, Miss Mary? 'Cause we weren't seen.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Like ghosts we were.
Или още нещо, което трябва да ми
Is there
кажеш?
anything else you can tell us?
Може да ни кажеш.
Kate told me where he was, so I went and looked myself. Keep it tight as a drummer, me, you know.
So I can see.
Into the woods. Took a rat out of a bag. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
A rat?
Oh yes, Miss Mary. Cut it open with a big old knife he did. Poor Kate was almost sick with it.
What devilry does he devise now?
What then, Charlie?
He had this tiny glass thing, like a bottle. He filled it up with the red stuff, put a note in there. Then off it did sail, down the Thames.
We need that bottle.
Must be halfway across the channel by now.
Not likely.
Charlie! How?
I is a mudlark by nature, Miss Mary. I can't help myself.
I take back everything I said. The boy's a genius.
Would you give me a moment, please?
Keep a lookout, Miss Mary.
Окей, да го разгледаме. Има бележка, има кръв.
I thought the rat had so much blood.
And they're a good source of fuel for the darker side of the arcane. You're not likely to run out of them in London, are you?
I've seen shapes like these in my dreams.
We're getting close, Mary. I can feel it.
Добре.
The note is handwritten, but it's soaked up too much blood to be able to read.
A name, spell, curse. It could be anything. It must be him. It must.
Charlie, come here a moment.
Did I do good, Miss Mary? Is it what you needed?
Oh, everything and more, little man. Did you see where he went?
Tommy tailed him, told him to keep well out of sight. He went into a bar on Cable Street. Your bloke unlocked the door, so I'm thinking he's the governor.
Oh, you little cherub. Bless you, Charlie boy.
Oi, Miss Mary, if you're after who I think you're after, would you do me a favour?
Кажи.
Teach the cunt some manners for me. I ain't having none of his nonsense no more. Not on my manner.
Тук само да червят сега те. И животните.
I wish I could take all the credit for it, but in all honesty, Charlie taught me.
Of course he did.
О, господин Плъх! Здрасти, брат!
What can you tell me of the man who comes here?
Nah. Man lives, man sleeps, man cuts, and man eats.
Is he here?
Yes. But no tell, no speak.
Да, пробвам да заплаша.
So, well, you see, my lady friend here has boots that are perfect for stomping unhelpful rodents.
Oh, yeah. Yes, yeah. Man wakes, man eats, other men's come, men's get cut.
Where is he?
Yes, yeah. Down, in the dark, damp.
Downstairs? In the basement, then? When did he return?
Mourn. Death on hands and red in water. No, dog, don't go.
I have a soft spot for rats. They're absurd creatures, but very eager to please.
That was right odd to watch.
Oh, you become accustomed to it, I assure you.
Well,
A man arrived with blood on his hands. We have him.
what would Merlin want with a place like this?
Да видим тази закачка. Върхът в Sweeney Todd.
I assume you've never heard of Sweeney Todd then?
That ain't funny.
My point still stands.
This ain't what I saw in my vision. It would Mr. Dulaco was fighting him, not us.
You've yet to uncover the rules of your gift, Mary. A vision could be one of many possible futures.
If you're sure.
I am. Now we must proceed with caution. We've no idea what we may be up against. It has been millennia.
Добре, сега да видим дали с нея може да догледаме нещо. Както гледам... Не, айде. Сменяме на куче. На кучи. Айде да се видим с господин Мерлин. Черепчета. Водокукли. Пентаграм.
Eager to please my foot.
The creature seemed adamant. Someone has been here, though. Look, Mary. The markings on the floor.
Така. Що ли ще влизам тук?
You, didn't you say this sort of lark were part of his ritual?
Yes, but I wouldn't have expected this particular symbol.
Maybe there's something here to tell us where he went. Recognize anyone?
No. But if memory serves, Nagorna is in Poland.
Creepy.
I've seen ingredients like this before at the chemist. Mr. Green had me help him make a sleeping draught.
I detect monkshood.
Е определено.
Drop the axe. I know it's you. Mary, I'll hold him off. We need something to subdue him. Like what? That sleeping draught you mentioned might do it. Oh, but give this one a kick.
Добре. Ще се бием със сложната бойна система. Така. Изчупихме. Добре. Какво става тук, бе? Минали път нямаше такива неща. Минали път колбата не се чупеше. Сега обаче що се чупи? Ще използваме бяло, добре ли? Ауч! Чакай, че аз само проспахата. Очаква, че ще се върне просто. А може би аз съм забрал какво трябва да правя? Не са боболечки. Хлороформ. Така ли, че хлороформ ще използваме. Абе, можем, аз не спомня как се прави. Шифенуваме на играта с най-елементарна бойна система, хора. никой от тия не е. Добре, че поне кучето кърти. Айде ще сложим още малко. Малко такова. И след това такова. И още веднъж такова. И стана бяло. И го фърляме. Не знам бяло какво ще направи. Да пробваме. Shit eating. Днеска дали ще го биеме това? Аз не вервам. Добре. Има и друг начин.
No, you haven't. It is not him.
Bugger. Then who is it?
I would ask him if he wasn't presently unconscious.
You said throw something.
If you had just trusted in me. Or yourself, for that matter.
Съжалявам, не успях да забъркам. Почна да наем девойката виновна, аз съм виновен.
A special knife. Of course, the old tree mistook it for a pair of blasted scissors. Merlin must have located the motive from somewhere else. This man is not the one we seek, Mary.
You can't tell me you look at all this and think he weren't up to no good.
We shall take our leave. Now.
Oh, I don't half feel queer.
Oh, why not tell me you were suffering?
Not the time or the place for it. Oh, just get me home, I'll be fine.
You need medical attention.
Mr. Green, he can help.
Mr. Green? Bloodayworth. Yes, Mary, an excellent idea.
Blood... who now?
Follow me, and we shall go as slowly as you need.
Ние бързо не можем да ходим и да искаме.
Have you the strength to forge onward? We can sit down to rest, you know. There's no need to martyr yourself.
I'll be fine. We're almost there.
Bloodayworth! It is I, Lady Fey. Please open up. We're in need of your help.
Is that his Christian name then, or what?
Lady Fey and Mary, how might I be of assistance? Mary? Oh, that must mean... Well, trust me, Acorns. I had a feeling there was something special about it. When did all this come about?
Fucking hell.
Прощайте. Ох, прехапак се. Но това е за да се събудиме. Decorum. Mary, some decorum.
Mary, some decorum, please.
Fucking hell.
Maybe give her a moment to acclimatise. Now, you're in need of help, I believe.
Мисля направо да са.
Merlin, we happened upon a rather unsavory character.
In London? Quite shocking.
Dear Mary here was engaged in some potion crafting. That's why she looks a little worse for wear, I'm afraid.
No wonder she looks white as a milk flower. Come here, Mary. I assure you, my bark is worse than my bite. You've caused yourself a bit of trouble by the looks of things.
It ain't so bad, Mr. Green. Mr. Tree. Sir?
You may ask any question you like, Mary. I see them in your eyes.
Only if you're sure.
Only if you're sure.
What should I call you?
What should I call you?
You can call me by my name, Bloodawith.
Are you a man or a woman?
I'm neither. I'm me. I suppose it would make sense to call me they.
What are you?
What are you?
Do try not to be so rude.
No need for that, Lady Fey. It is complicated for a fleshling like yourself to understand.
Try me.
There were Bloodawiths before I. We spawn ourselves, you see. When my time comes, I shall grow myself anew. And so on throughout time.
You give birth to yourself?
That's one way to word it in the human tongue, I suppose. Though it does sound rather silly when you say it.
How old are you? How old are you?
How old are you?
I would say I've seen around 500 or so years.
So not as old as her then.
I was born long after Lady Fey, Mary. I am, as a fleshling would say, middle-aged. I am beginning to feel it.
Can you speak to other trees?
If Lady Fey can hear other animals, does that mean you can speak to other trees?
How clever of you, Mary. Though not all trees are as sentient as I am. I do have siblings here and there, others of my kind.
What do they say?
Usual complaints. Root rot, boredom, woodpeckers who don't seem to get the message that they aren't welcome.
Don't they get lonely?
I've never really thought about it. But when we are surrounded by life, how can we feel alone?
Ако се сетим още нещо, ще ти кажа.
You do that. Now, what's all this about you and potions?
I don't understand. Every single one I made was useless.
A person with your gifts would have made a connection to the arcane regardless. You disappoint me, Lady Fey, allowing a mortal to endanger herself like this.
You know I would have refrained from it if we'd any other choice.
That's out of dangers.
The arcane takes a terrible toll on soft bodies such as yours, Mary.
Oi!
I mean to say mortal souls do not take well to spells and the like. It saps you. It erodes the very life from your body. Regardless, there's nothing I cannot fix. But we shall need to work quickly before the young lady swoons.
How does that feel?
Oh. Tastes sweet and sour all at once.
Перфектен вкус, значи.
Thank you, Bloodawith.
We will leave you in peace, old friend. There's still much to do.
I strongly advise against gallivanting around this city with Mary in her current condition. It will be most unwise. She needs rest to let the potion take effect.
Haha. You have our word.
That we shall. You have our word.
Really? Yes. Rest. Immediately.
Good show.
We shan't keep you any longer.
Good show.
Farewell, Bloodawith.
And you, Lady Fey. You too, little witch. Take care now.
Така, обаче мисля да сложа край на този епизод тук. Прощавайте за последните 5, може би 10 минути, в които се разтривам лицето и някакви такива неща. Но рязко ми се доспа, много силно. И се опитвам да се поразвявам, но много ми е трудно. Пак извинете, просто не мога да се задържам, колко се опитвам, сълзи ми потекоха от опити да не се прозявам, но това да се прави. Така, да моля да ми извините. Надявам се епизодът ви е бил интересен. Пожелавам всичко най-хубаво. Чао, чао и до нови срещи.